walking through a mall and I will see a tattooed person, I am tempted to go up and say, excuse me, what's it like to have all those pictures on your body? But I'm a small, cowardly person. So I just thought that probably we ought to invite someone over, not only that has those pictures on his body, but he creates them on other people's bodies. Tyson, introduce yourself to the audience, and just you might as well go right ahead and blurt out where Tyson Peterson hangs out. Where's your shop?
Northeast corner of Cactus and Cave Creek. It's Divinity Tattoo. We've been at that location for 5 years in November.
That's all you get for free. What's it like, which is the name of this segment, what's it like having folks request permanent art on their bodies? The responsibility of knowing that but for long medical procedures, it's going to be on there forever.
I don't know. It's quite daunting in the beginning, very stressful until you get into it. A few years in, you start to relax a little bit more, but it's definitely a one-shot masterpiece. You have to get it right every time. So there's still a little bit of the nerves involved, but it's an honor.
See, what would make me nervous is if a really large biker came in and wanted something done that either I couldn't do or didn't want to do, and I would have to say no. Have you ever said no to a potential customer?
I have. We have several artists there, so it's easy to recommend maybe somebody else, depending on what it is. If it's anything, I don't know, questionable, though, our shop's not that kind of place. We just won't do it.
By questionable, you're talking about graphically sexual or obscenities?
Yeah, for the most part. Anything racist or gang-related.
But there's always a shop that will.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So where'd you learn to do it?
I actually learned at Divinity Tattoo. I took a traditional apprenticeship underneath the owner, Paulo Acuna. He's been mastered in tattoo for probably a decade, right about the time I started my apprenticeship underneath him, and just did the traditional 2-year.
That sounds pretty impressive from the standpoint of credentials. How do I avoid the Acme Tattoo Parlor where the guy just learned a couple of days ago?
You just have to be careful, check out portfolios, check their line work, their artwork. If you walk in and nobody wants to talk to you, you might not want to be there.
Let's check out your artwork right now, because you brought a couple of things, a couple of your framed items. You want to hold those up so the audience can see them. And these are things that are not necessarily samples that you can just request to be put on your back, right? Okay. And something else? Did you bring something else? You can just go ahead and put it down.
This one's oil on canvas. This is just kind of what I do on my free time as well. When I'm not tattooing, I'm still producing art. This is a watercolor, R2D2.
Oh,
this actually was a piece that I did for a client. This is tattooed on somebody, but I wanted to do a study to get all of my values down and just have something completely finished so I could show them, okay, this is exactly where we're going with this.
I'm a Trekkie more than I am a skull guy.
Oh, yeah?
Okay. So we know that you have training and that you were apprenticed, but does that also include spelling? You don't have any spell check when you're putting words on somebody's body. Did you ever misspell anything?
I have not. Have not made that mistake yet, and we do run them through the computer to spell check just in case. You might have that groggy Monday morning, and nobody wants a misspelled word on them permanently.
It never occurred to me that the tattoo artist would go to spell check.
Oh yeah, if it's something spread out there, yeah, I'll definitely put it on the computer, spell check it, have them check it.
Here's the puzzle to me. Okay, just in society, we have chatted before about this. Mm-hmm. And as you know, while I didn't necessarily have to reveal the credibility of my statement, I have no tattoos. My dad had them from the Navy. And he had an eagle here, and he had a couple of things over here and a couple of things over there.
Well, it's never too late, Pat.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it, even if there's a discount. Why everyone now? Why is it now I see society matrons at really expensive fundraising events, and there's the Battle of Appomattox is on their backs. Why the popularity?
I don't know. I think a lot of it has to do with it being more publicized. It's in the public eye now, and it's just becoming more accepted. It's not the old vulgar display of art anymore either. It's everybody's honing in on it and mastering it and taking it to new levels. It's I just feel like it's accepted widely now.
Especially if your tattoo artist is Tyson Peterson and you met him on What's It Like on KTAR.com.